Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a look at the stats for Zion Williamson.
And he's a little less of a go-to guy for their offense now, at least compared to earlier on in the season. You can see his usage percentage is slumping over the last 5 games. Hopefully he can be more involved tonight.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans starting lineup. Trey Murphy out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Misi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Collier. Pass to Juzang. There's the 3. And he buries his first look. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy? When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Martin outside. Pass to Juzang. Launches a 3. Misi grabs the board.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Olynyk. Utah grabs the miss. And stolen by Williamson. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
You get the sense of the impressive reach of Olynyk. Important on that dunk.
Pass to Filipowski. It's Martin on the wing. Here's Collier. Fires for 3. No good there. The Pelicans have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Williamson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You know, Coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
And there's the screen. For 3, Collier. Misi grabs the board. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Jacks up a 3, sinks the tray.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Look on this, Jazz fans. It's your Utah Jazz dancers.
Time to take a look at who the top rookie passers were over the last month. Isaiah Collier on top.
I really like how he sees the floor. A selfless distributor who enjoys hitting those guys in their spots.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Juzang. Looking to end the run. Utah with another miss.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. He feels the X factor in this one could be C.J. McCollum. Coach said his combination of scoring and playmaking is elite, and his teammates follow his lead. We can't afford to let him go off tonight. That would make it an uphill battle. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Doris, I'm going to give you 3 names here. John Stockton, Karl Malone, Pete Maravich. Which one is the greatest player to ever wear a Jazz uniform, you think?
I'm not going greatest player, BA. I'm going greatest tandem in the history of the Utah Jazz. John Stockton and Karl Malone in pick-and-roll play were poetry in motion.
First free throw is good. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they had the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently, they have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you. Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Pass to Collier. Over McCollum. Collier, no good. And it's Williamson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Pass to Jose. Here's Collier, covered by Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Utah shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
What's up? The line for 1. Collier.
And it's tied up with that one. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Sensabaugh, no good. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. McCollum outside. Pass to Olynyk. Connects on the 17-footer. Olynyk's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, a nice effective mid-range game by Kelly Olynyk. Just a gorgeous release.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Here we go, Jazz fans. Coming onto the floor, Utah Jazz, Mike 1, make some noise.
Hawkins is checked in for New Orleans.
Number 24, Jordan Hawkins.
And it's Utah with the ball. Trailing by 2. Here's Collier. McCollum defends. 6 to shoot. Martin outside. Here's Sensabaugh. Drops in the 3. Sensabaugh's got his 2nd basket on the night.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
To the middle. Out to McCollum. All alone. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. A line change here for Utah. They set the pick. George, no good. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Hawkins. Yet to see a basket. Baseline try. Good on the shot. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Shibwe. And stolen by Williamson. Oh, Williamson! Williamson throws it down.
And that's impressive. Zion making the exceptional look routine, at least for him.
George feels it out a bit. For three. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Pass to Williamson. Over Williams. And another one falls for New Orleans.
I mean, he moves so well for a guy his size. Zion's ability to run and finish in transition is incredible.
Now here's Williams. George for three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's McCollum. Gets it to go. His 2nd make in 6 tries.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
George a screen on Williamson. Williams passes to Springer. Clock at 6. To halt the run. Hits a 3-pointer.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Outside, Brown. Brown with a screen. Out to the right wing. Hawkins knocks it down from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Back to George. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Takes a 3, buries it from 3.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Brown passes to Hawkins. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Hawkins has got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Potter's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 7. Here's Brown. Alvarado outside. Pass to Misi. Over to the left wing. Here's Hawkins. Alvarado outside. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
George for 3. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. You know, from day one in the NBA, Keontae George had the ability to create his own shot like few others, Doris.
There are certain guys that are electric with their athleticism and the live body they bring to the game. Keontae George knows how to score, and as he develops as a playmaker, look out. Boy, I don't think he'll get a screen assist for that pick, but they get the points, and that's all that matters.
His first personal.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The free throw drops for Williams. New Orleans leading by 7. To the wing on the left. Back to Alvarado. Right side Brown. This one for 3. Utah grabs the miss. 34 seconds left in the first. George, right side. Pass to Springer. 5 to shoot. There's a screen. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Here's Hawkins. 6 points for him. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
That's his first personal.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the night.
Shooting for New Orleans. Hawkins at the line for 1.
the New Orleans Pelicans, earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Jazz trail by 10. Kenyon Martin is out there with Filipowski. Then there's Collier, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Pass to Juzang. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. Sensabaugh's got 9. And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. They've led by as much as 10. Over to the wing. Here's Olynyk. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
That free throw good from Olynyk.
Olynyk has proven to be an effective role player. This is a guy who's proven he's willing to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Juzang. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk. Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. The Pelicans lead by 7. Williamson outside. They set the pick. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 5. Off target with the open look.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Collier. From behind the arc. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. The Pelicans' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. And here's Olynyk. For 3, McCollum. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Olynyk. 7 points in the game. Here's Williamson. Wow! Zion making his presence felt inside.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Pass to Juzang. And stolen by Williamson. Juzang, that's good. Juzang's got 8.
Boy, what great body control you saw there. Laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
Count that bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A peek now at our rookie leaderboard to see who led the way in steals this past month. 5th, Kyle Filipowski.
And simply put, over the last month, he's been fantastic. Active hands leading to a lot of steals.
It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Juzang. Counted from distance. Juzang's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Outside Olynyk. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like how Kelly Olynyk finds a number of different ways to contribute to his team. A selfless player who always does what's asked of him.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. That free throw good from Olynyk. Both free throws good from Olynyk.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Martin outside. Pass to Collier. Martin with a screen on McCollum. For 3, Collier. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They've led by as much as 10.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Oh, the power of Zion.
Yeah, such an impressive night for Zion. He has the ability.
Pass to Juzang. The 3-ball. Rebound by Olynyk.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
McCollum taking his time here. Now here's Olynyk. He's guarded by Martin. 3 on the clock. Great look, but off the mark. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Collier. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Minnesota.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing. And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Utah shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for Utah, Collier.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. 6-point game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a 1 of 1. His teammate CJ McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it. Brian?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable. Now here's Williamson. 12 points for him. And C.J. McCollum with the 3. And it's an 11-point Pelican lead.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
For 3, Collier just off on that shot. Just 1 for 7 in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Olynyk against Martin. And that one's good. Olynyk.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And another miss by Utah. Here's Williamson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
That's good from Williamson.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
A line change here for Utah. So he gets them both.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Potter, pass to Williams. To stop the run. Good D by Williamson.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Olynyk. For three, McCollum gets the three to fall. McCollum's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Here's Shibwe. Here's Williams. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now here's Williamson. Shot's no good there. Now 6 for 8.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
There's the triple. Rebounded by New Orleans.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
They swipe it. Here's Springer. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting 2.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
From the stripe, Hawkins can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 17. George outside. Here's Potter. Williams in the post, defended by Brown. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
1 shot.
1 shot.
The free throw drops for Williams. Here's Alvarado. No points yet. Outside, Brown. Back to Alvarado. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Alvarado. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For New Orleans, Jose Alvarado. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. He's off on the second. Jazz trail by 18. Springer passes to George. He buries it from 3. George has got 6 points.
What a versatile scorer Keontae George is. How about the range?
Hawkins. And again, New Orleans no good.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Here's Williams. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
New Orleans leading by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Back to Alvarado. Pass to Hawkins. Over George. A nice shot by Hawkins. He's got 11. Here's George. He's got 6. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half. To the inside. Rejected by Brown. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Hawkins. Here's the 3. Williams grabs the board. Jazz trail by 14. George with it. Here's Potter. Here's Springer. 4 on the clock. The Jazz again can't hit.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. They set the screen, and here's Brown for 3. Utah shooting just around 32% from the field. Potter, pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Pelicans ahead, leading by 14. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. It's in.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, we have some pressure-filled games coming up. In addition to everything else, we'll see who has that clutch gene. Now let's check back in on our game and the powerful performance from Zion Williamson.
I'll tell you, he doesn't miss many. He can be aggressive and play within himself at the same time. Heck of a first half.
Shaq-like percentages for sure. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. We've got Zion Williamson. Trey Murphy out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Messi in at the 5. Now here's Williamson. McCollum outside. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. McCollum's got 13 now.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
Picked it. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Filipowski, the pass to Martin. For three, Collier sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that one's good. Olynyk.
Well, I think they feel like Kelly Olynyk's in a rhythm, and they just keep giving him the basketball.
Here's Collier. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Collier, 2 shots.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Olynyk. From deep. Rebounded by Juzang. Jazz trail by 15. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first one falls. And McCollum drops them both.
Yeah, now a veteran in the league, McCollum's combo guard style of play is valuable to this team.
Pass to Juzang. Here's Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 9. McCollum outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And McCollum doesn't back down from anyone, including inside where he challenges defenders.
Taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to review the game plan.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
If you want long-range aces, look no further than this list of the top three-point shooters since the All-Star break. Well, you look at Martin. Boy, he's a sniper. Third best three-point shooter in the league.
He's been a man on a mission since the All-Star break, especially with how he's shooting the 3-ball right now.
Jazz trail by 19. Pass to Juzang. And there's a pick. Here's Collier. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Utah with another miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Williamson passes to McCollum. Pass to Olynyk. And Martin comes to help. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple. 11 points in the game.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Martin with a screen on Olynyk. Pass to Juzang. Can they get it? And the three-pointer goes. Juzang's got 14.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Potter, he's checked in for Utah. Jazz trail by 19. Pass to Juzang. There's a screen. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 17. To the left wing. Left side Olynyk. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. McCollum's shot is off. The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Out to the wing. Pass to Potter. Here's Sensabaugh.
What's the roll?
For 3, Collier drains the triple. He's got 12.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Beyond the arc. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Collier. 12 points for him. Shot from the wing. And it falls all over the rim and in. Collier's got 14 points. Pass to McCollum. From the arc. Sinks it from distance. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Juzang. Here's Collier. 14 points for him. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williamson outside. McCollum outside. That 3's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Collier. Here's Potter. Here's Collier. Covered by Williamson. And Williamson with the block.
Agile and strong. If Zion can get a piece of your shot, it's as good as gone.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Potter. Here's Juzang. For 3, Collier gets the 3 ball to go. Collier's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Well, you've got to keep feeding the big man. When Olynyk gets hot, the basket looks as big as the ocean.
Here's Collier. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Springer. The Jazz again can't hit.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Inside, Alvarado outside. For three, McCollum. Kicks it out to Williamson. They set a pick. Second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Back to George. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And it's Alvarado missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And the Pelicans making a change here.
Williams shooting 1.
Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-6 run. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hawkins is checked in.
1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Challenging stretch here for Utah. Williams from long range. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
They grab their own miss. And Alvarado gets it to go.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
Pass to Williams. George is screen on Brown. Williams from long range. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Williams. Here's Springer. George outside. Pass to Williams. Down low. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. 51 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. No good from outside.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Pass to Springer. Back to George. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. Hauled in by Brown. The Pelicans lead by 20. Here's Hawkins. Who poked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Puts up a 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
Williams from long range. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Pelicans ahead, running away with this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Out of bounds.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Keontae George, and it's Juzang in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's George. There's a screen. Pass to Shibwe. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
Shoots from 12. George with the bucket. New Orleans leading by 23. Pass to Misi. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Kelly Olynyk. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Collier, he's checked in for Juzang. And a change for the Pelicans. Williamson's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's the pick. Here's Collier. McCollum defends. Now the Pelicans in transition. To the right side. Throws it up high. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete, remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
Shibwe. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Olynyk in the post. He's against Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And there's the screen. Here's Martin. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah.
Number 22, Filipowski.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Nails it from beyond the arc.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Williamson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Keontae George.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Sensabaugh. Rebound by Olynyk. To the paint. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
Here's Collier. They set the pick. There's the block. And Williamson throws it down.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to Misi. Now here's McCollum. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. Filipowski's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Collier. McCollum defends. Here's Sensabaugh. Shot clock at 6. Here's Martin driving inside, and it's in there.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
New Orleans calls timeout.
It's T-shirt giveaway time.
Utah making a switch here. Potter's checked in.
Get live.
Here's McCollum. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
That's good from George.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
A nice shot by Hawkins.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Potter. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Hawkins. Utah grabs the miss. George, right side. Pass to Potter. Fires the 3. The shot that time not on target.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Collier. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
Here's Sensabaugh. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's what Utah has lined up on their schedule. On Monday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
This is going to be a really tough stretch of schedule for them. They've got a lot of road games coming down the pipe, and they have not had a lot of luck finding success on the court when traveling.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, it's me, BA. So much of this speaks to which star are we talking about? If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Now here's George going inside, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on Bruce Brown. Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision making.
Martin, he's checked in for Utah. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Oh, there's the alley! Drives to the hoop. Pass to Collier. Martin outside. Here's Collier. McCollum defends. Fires from deep. No good that time.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Here's Hawkins. And again, New Orleans, no good. And for the Jazz, they're shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Here's Collier. The three is up. Nails it from three. Collier's got 20.
He's caught fire from beyond the arc here, and he's really got it going in the second half.
Pass to Hawkins. Blocked! Martin against McCollum. And here's George. Doris, this has been a good few years for teams from small markets, don't you think?
I certainly do, Brian. I mean, think about some of the most exciting players we have in the league. They're young, but they are captivating. Victor Wembanyama in San Antonio, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Oklahoma City. Giannis has been in Milwaukee his entire career. The list goes on.
And McCollum excels at everything on the court. And man, he is putting on a show.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. Jazz trail by 21. Pass to Sensabaugh. George outside. Over Williamson. Cashes it in from 11 feet. George has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Here's McCollum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for New Orleans, C.J. McCollum. 2 shots.
shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, BA, whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries.
Jazz trail by 21. George outside. Pass to Filipowski. Back to George. Now Martin. 4-3. Williams grabs the board. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Now here's Alvarado. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pass to Sensabaugh, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
New Orleans Pelican substitution. Nisi, Kelly Olynyk.
The Pelicans lead by 23.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pelicans.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Zion Williamson.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket. Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Fourth personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Kelly Olynyk at the line for one.
One shot.
"15 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Collier. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now, time for our player of the game, Zion Williamson.